This is Kenshin 1913, and we are starting a brand new Let's Play from Chunsoft and Enix. That's right. We're going to be playing a brand new game. Look who it is, our favorite merchant. Talon. The World of Dragon Warrior presents Torneko, The Last Hope. Wow, 18 years old this game is, jeez. Anyways, yeah, we're going to be Let's Playing Torneko, The Last Hope. Yep, so we're going to be playing Torneko, The Last Hope, which is a sequel to Torneko Daibukan, which is Talon's Great Adventure. And, yeah, we're going to be playing this. I know it's been a while. I don't need to see this again. But, yeah, so it's been a long time, and now we're going to play it. And this is the second time trying this because EPSXE kept dying on me. Every time I would do something, it would just delete everything, and it would just make me sad. And I wasn't able to save the game, and I wasn't able to do a bunch of stuff, so I'm just restarting it. Which is alright. Anyways, I'm gonna name my village Home Village, because I believe that's what I called it originally in the original game. This game takes place after the first game. If you remember, we went into a mysterious dungeon and we collected a joy box. After leaving Endor, Talon went to New Kingdom where he found a mysterious dungeon, and yeah, we have our joy box. So the village is going to be called Home Village. So let's get going. But yeah, this game's really good. A little bit better than the original, although it kind of takes the same shit. And that truly is the joy chest. I fear the worst. So yeah, I believe it was called the happiness box or something in the original game, but now it's called the joy chest. And this is Talon's kid, Paulo. I don't remember what his name was originally, and Nina as well. And she used to sell stuff. And yeah, I'll play. Let's play. You're great, Papa. And yeah, so this is our town that we made in the original game. And yeah, I am LPing this game in honor of Dragon Quest XI. Just recently being announced. And if you're watching this later, then obviously it's out. Or it's not out yet. Where did you get this chest? My husband brought it back from the magic dungeon. What? The magic dungeon, you say? Yes, we've been running our shop in this village. About a half a year ago, we were given permission by the Majesty of the King. May I open this chest? Oh, this really is the joy chest. Good lady, pray tell, are you happy? Pardon? Yes, of course. Not just me, but everyone hearing this song claims that it makes them happy. Just as I feared. This is not good. Pardon? Is your husband in? He's out working. Yep. I will return later. And then this is what we must have just seen him tell your husband, that the seal of evil can be overcome only by those hearing the voice of the elemental spirits. We shall meet again. So yeah, some old man came and he said some crazy things. And here's Ernest. Monsters appeared in the eastern field that leads to the castle. A monster? Yeah, and the field turned into... It's as if it turned into a magic dungeon. Yep, so now we're gonna go and start off the game in the eastern fields. Yep, Torneko is going off to see what he can do. Anyways, this is pretty much going to show you how the game works. Pretty much giving you the basics. There's going to be multiple... It's different than the original game where you actually get different things, different types of dungeons, which is nice. Alright, so if I hit triangle, we go to our menu. As you can see, let's start from the top. So you see up there, it's level 1, or floor 1, level 1, HP 15, and you got gold. Now we can look at items, our map, our options, and look. And then record shows how far we've made it in a certain area. Sword, we don't have any sword, but that would give us our attack power. Shield would also give us our defense power. We have belly. Every time we move and make actions, we lose a little bit of our belly, our stomach. And pretty much our hunger meter. And if our hunger meter goes down, then we start losing HP, and if we lose all of our HP, we're dead. Then we have our strength there, where it's 8 right now, and it's 8 out of 8, but if you get poisoned, you will lose some strength. At least 1. And then experience points for leveling up. So now we can go into our items. We have a big bread, and we can actually look at it, and it fully revives your hunger, which is pretty nice. And then here, you can toggle the map display on and off. I'm going to have it on. We can look, and then we can go to our options, where we can do our controls, sound, all that crap. I'm just going to keep it on. So let's come over here, and we pick up a leather shield. And you can equip it. Oh yeah, so the X button, you do your attack. And as you can see, leather, it's in yellow right now because we have not been able to identify it. So sometimes when you identify things, it could be cursed, it could not be cursed. It might have some negative effects. So let's equip it. We equipped our leather shield, which has 2. Its base thing is 2. It's base defense. And if we look at it, it improves defense, won't rust, and slows hunger. So that's good. And look, we got our first monsters. I might have to adjust some things in this. It looks pretty good, but oh, here we go. Here's our first staff. What it is it's a thing you can inflict damage from at a faraway opponent. They do sell for a lot, so try not to use them too much. But I'll show you what it's all about when we get further. But one thing I want to do is oops. There we go. Yeah, that noise is a little low. Alright, now we picked up a joy and joy herb. I don't know what the hell that is. Raises your level by 1. Wow, that's nice. That's really nice. I've never gotten that before. Alright, we got another staff, a Thunder 5. Yeah, so I'll definitely show it to you. Show off these stats. The one nice thing about having, what is it? Ooh, weapon! A copper sword. Improves your attack power, that's it. I don't know why they would give you the look thing. The look command. Here we go. So one rule of thumb, I remember I did this originally in my LP of the first game, is I tried to level up at least once per dungeon or per floor. But the thing about that is, in this game, I would suggest maybe 3 levels or 2 levels per floor, if you possibly can. Pick up another leather shield. And another joy herb, wow. Alright, so let's equip this one. No, it's the same. But yeah, the nice thing about this is as we're walking around, there will be more monsters that come around. So you can continue to walk around the dungeon and fight more monsters if you want. Yeah, so I decided to play this. There are other Dragon Quest games out here, but I was watching some videos of this, and I was like, man, I should play this. I didn't really, well, not that I didn't enjoy the first one, but I'm a lot smarter than I was back then, and that was only a couple years ago, so at least more savvy as an LPer, so I think we should do a lot better this time around. Also, let me know what you think about the volume. One thing, you know, if it's good or not, I did do a test. It sounded pretty good, but you never know. Alright, if I run into another enemy, I will use the Thunder Rod on them, or the Thunder Staff. Is there no enemies here? Okay. Let me show you how this works. You wave it and it hits him by a good amount of damage. So that's good. But yeah, I know I mentioned this before, but I don't know, I like Tulum as a character. Reason why is because he reminds me of my dad. My dad's not as fat as him, but he's a big guy with a mustache. And now that they put in Tulum in Dragon Quest Heroes 2, you can actually play as him, and he's actually really useful at the beginning of the game. Because he gets like a healing spell. Or, I think he uses the healing... He has a healing move. An ability. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, let me explain how the map works here, as you can see. Well, the yellow dot is obviously you. The red dots are obviously the enemy. And there should be like a green and like a blue greenish dot. That would be any items. And then as you can see, there's a bluish green square that is the that would be the stairs. But yeah, this game's fairly I actually think they went, I mean, it might get harder, but I actually think that they definitely added to the variety versus the last game, where it was pretty much just like, hey, here's this dungeon, it's the same thing over and over and over. At least in this, there's a bunch of different actually, you know what, let me use these joy things, because I don't think I get money for this. I don't remember if I get money for selling all this crap when I leave. I don't remember. Oh, another copper sword. Alright, so let me show... Oh yeah, so the base attack power for the copper sword is 5. And the flame, I believe if you eat it, you can breathe fire on the monster in front of you, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I like the music too. It's fun. Oh, Munjar. Take that. Only 4 experience. Oh yeah, as you walk around, you will restore your HP. If you end up using an herb, right? You get a regular herb that heals your HP. If you use it while you have full HP, you'll actually gain more max HP, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I guess they consider these types of games rogue-like games. Yeah, let me show you. This will restore your HP, but if I eat it now, it brings up your HP to 1. Only 1? Well, I guess that wouldn't be too bad if you needed to, like, use some item space, I guess. Yay, level 5. Let's see. Now a copper sword. Let's equip it. Oh, see, okay, so copper +1. If you remember, the base attack was 5. Now with the +1, it's 1 extra attack power. See, pretty simple. But yeah, I guess they consider these games rogue-like games because they're random. I'm never a fan of random, to be honest. But I don't mind playing this game. I think we're done. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I get to keep any of that stuff. So here we are at the castle. You might recall some of these characters are familiar from the first game. They never appeared outside of a dungeon, but now they're beginning to appear where people live. And he sent the prince to the west, and he's not heard back from him. I don't even remember if there was a prince in the original. So there we go. These soldiers can't handle the monsters? Is that what's going on? Yes, I have seen the mysterious soldier. He could be linked to the monsters. No, I don't want to hear about it. Thank you. Anyways, if you hold down circle, you can actually run. But that actually eats away at your health or your hunger, I think. No. Sacred flame burns in the basement of the castle. The royal family only the royal family is permitted. Yeah, we'll see if the prince ever returns. Alright, so now we inform the king about the castle. No, they were alright. And the storehouse collapsed and we're gonna have Ed the carpenter fix it. Oh, look at that, she sold the money. Yay! Alright, good, then I did get that cash. Excuse me. Yeah, the counter in the next room. 10 rules of adventuring. The journal, you can save your game. And on the right, memo, where you can look at stuff. Oh, mama! Look at the time. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they live in the house anymore. You know what I mean? Yarg, monsters! I invested in a mansion, but it's infested with monsters. Oh, no, 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 what am I gonna do? Sucks for you, buddy. Sucks for you. Yeah, the banker who recently bought the mansion. Alright, we'll go see what the hell's the matter. And then the boy's gonna go play in the square. And now we can actually, like, walk around the town, which is something that I mean, I think we could do it in the last game, but... So I guess there's a village to the north where they're having some trouble. Everybody's happy. They're counting on me to do what? Alright, yeah. I don't need any of this. I can explain this as we go. So yeah, we could check in our items if we have any. We could sell items that we have checked in. We could save and continue, which I'm going to do. Because I can actually save the game this time, unlike last time, where it wouldn't let me save the goddamn game, and I had to change different things. So, okay, so we have our adventure memo, and I don't know what any of this means. I'm not exactly sure. And then high score, you can come over here and look at the different scores that you get for going in the various dungeons and all that stuff. So we're a level 1 dungeon man. Cool, huh? I'm sure we'll be breaking those records in no time. In no time. Alright, let's continue. I actually like the music of the box. Edmundo! And yeah, this guy's gonna fix our thing, and I'm wondering where your buddy Mondo is. Interesting. Someone bought the mansion, but it's filled with monsters. Yeah, like a bank and a bakery. Alright, well, we'll have to keep that in mind. Now we can head to the castle or the square. We're going to head to the square. And here we can talk to more NPCs. Here. The blue boy. What the heck do you want? Yeah, he could easily get dozens. I'm sure he can. And here's my kid. What old man? He gave the trap scroll. That's not cool. Yeah, I'll go retrieve your safe, because that's what I gotta do. I'm the hero. Oh, here's this old man again. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if he'll end up being a monster or he'll actually be a nice guy. So this is our second training dungeon. This is the mansion dungeon. And yeah, we get to hear some good music. And this dungeon's all about arrows. So how do arrows work? You equip them. You can even look at them. And you use L1 to shoot them. Yeah, there we go. And they can go through the walls. They can go through different areas. So we gotta get to level 5, I think. And then from there we get now you don't have to use the arrows. I mean, you can just punch them. Yay, level 2. Silver arrows, good. Red, very nice. And obviously silver arrows will do more damage. And yeah, as you shoot arrows and they don't hit anything, they can drop on the ground. Which is nice, I guess. But yeah, everything is random. What your playthrough might be is different than the playthrough that I'll have, blah blah blah. And yeah, your you'll get more damage or you'll do more damage as you level up. I think that's the case. Like with arrows and things and such. And then, okay, sweet, we get a strength. We get a strength herb. What these do is they raise your strength permanently, at least for in this area. Nothing ends up staying permanent, unfortunately. Yay, level 3. There's the stairs, of course. I found them first. Although I don't really mind. Take that, slug. Take that, slime. You don't like getting shot with arrows, do you? Yeah, and sometimes arrows can actually go through multiple enemies, which is kind of cool. Well, what do we got here? Bags of gold. And what you could do now is you could hold down R1 and you could turn diagonally, and you could actually use it to... No, I don't want to keep doing that. You could actually use it to hit enemies. Now, I think this game was made before they came out with the analog stick for this game, I think. Or maybe it was, I don't know. I'm not using the analog stick, I'm just using the D-pad. I'm sure it'd probably be easier if I used the analog stick, but it was being a pain in the ass when I was recording last time, so I said, screw it. Do I not have any more arrows? Okay. And yeah, and you could go into the item menu and just hit shoot, but what the hell's the point? Just use L1. That's one thing I wish that they did with alright. I wish they did it with the, like, because you have an extra set of buttons here. You could use them to, yeah, like these two, the L2 and R2 don't do anything. That'd be kind of cool if you could equip the staff and then have that be the button. They might have fixed it in the next Torneko game, although I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone know if they're working on that? Is anyone working on translating the third Torneko game? Probably not, since these aren't super popular. Or at least to the whomever. It might not be very popular, unfortunately. I did watch a little bit of that game. Yeah, like, let me show you. Now that goes to... That kills that one, and it hits that one. So silver's really good. Oh, you bitch. Oh, look at that. So, let's eat our bread. Oh yeah, so the regular bread brings back your stomach by 50, and the other one brings back your stomach by 100. So big bread fills your gut, and regular bread just fills it 50, or halfway. But yeah, I guess after this game comes the third Torneko game, and then I want to say the next one after that is Young Yangus games. And I want to say in that one you actually get a monster buddy. You can actually have a monster buddy in that game. Yangus is going down with some monsters, I guess. I guess let's head down here. And yeah, I was thinking about, honestly, streaming this game, but I figured it'd probably just be easier just to record it, because I can just sit back and record it and then render it and bring it up. Let's go this way first. But this might not be a bad game to stream. Take that, brownie. Yay! Oh shit. We're dealing with mummies. Jeez. Alright, club's better than nothing. Club +3, very nice. Yeah, I think there is something you could do where you could actually have it, dairy. Well, that wasn't too bad. But no, I think there's actually something you could do. Oh, look at that. You could hit square and you look in different directions. The 8 cardinal directions. But no, I thought that there was something you could look at. Wow, I didn't pick up a lot of nice gold. But no, I thought there was something you could do to, like, sit around and just charge up your HP if you just sat, like, and you hit a button or something. I don't remember. Anyways, I guess we'll go back this way. Almost done with this dungeon in the episode. I know. They might be a little longer. I apologize for that. These episodes are gonna be kind of long, but you can just, I guess, put them on in the background. I don't know. I don't really know how people watch videos anymore. I usually, listen to them while I'm at work, so I put them on there in the background. So I'm not knocking you if you do the same thing. Honestly, I'm sure that this is not as riveting as you would want it to be, but what are you gonna do? It's more relaxing than anything. You just turn it on, enjoy. Oh yeah, now we get to fight these guys. Yay for those guys. Pick up iron arrows. I don't have any more. Wow, I don't have any more. Oh no! Shit! That rat kicked my ass. No, you know what? I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately. I'm gonna say no, and I guess we're gonna have to save this for the next episode. Damn it. That sucked. That really sucked. Because usually I can get through that. I got through that originally. Wow, those pillar rats are tough. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next episode, we're going to continue on with going through the mansion dungeon. I've been Kenshin 1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.